Say,
You lost.
hello world. All right. Now I'm recording for YouTube. Now we're in the right map, the right version. Okay, so I loaded in my hardcore map, my second version of my hardcore map, the one with the new splines. And the track was too close to the platform on the logging camp, right? So the logging camp was built on the old groundwork. So
Right.
I deleted the track and I tried to lay new track down, and it wouldn't place on the old groundwork.
Right.
It was not working.
Mm-hmm.
So now I deleted all the groundwork under there, and now I'm trying to build it back up again. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because they're using the UE5 now.
Yeah, but why would that disable the old groundwork from being able
I don't know.
to place? You know what I'm saying?
I,
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know. You guys know more about that UE5 stuff than I do.
Well, I mean, I know about UE5, but I don't know really about porting stuff over from UE4, which
Right.
is what they did, you know?
Yeah.
I don't. I've never built stuff up like this with the new groundwork, so I'm not really a professional when it comes to this. You know what I mean?
That makes two of us.
Yeah.
Because I've been I finally did an entire map on the vanilla version just before the new update,
Okay.
and all the groundwork that I had done is all gone, and it was all new spline update stuff. So
Right.
yeah.
So you don't have no issue.
Oh, I do. I don't have any. The bridges are gone. I made two bridges where they don't have the pillars.
Okay. I was with the old.
No, with new spline, because you can lay track
Oh, right. Without a bridge.
without the bridge, but you need the bridge. What you got to do is you got to put all your groundwork down first to get yourself up to a certain point. Then you do you know how you when you're doing over an opening, you stop at one end and you stop at the other end,
Yeah.
right?
What I'm doing right now.
Right. So I had to build up like what you're doing right now, and to get to my main run, just to get across, to know where I'm going to be stopping on the other side,
Yeah.
right? And once I did that, I laid a piece of groundwork without uh, track, and then I laid the track individually over top of that, and then I just took the groundwork out. So now it's like it looks like it's just hovering over top,
Right.
but all the stuff that I had put in, that now that track is gone. So if I was to go over to that spot, I won't be able to.
Holy shit. How bright it is now.
Oh yeah,
What did I do?
the lighting is a lot better now.
I don't understand what I did. I just turned off the time of day thing.
Yeah,
I think that shuts off Lumen, maybe. I don't know what this guy did. This was like, in my opinion, a huge mistake for him to port everything over. I don't,
so
yeah, I don't think it's going to work out too well. I really don't. Because UE5 has so many features that need to be
yeah,
done from scratch.
right.
You know, they say you can port stuff over, right? But you really don't gain too much by doing that.
No,
No, not because UE5 has nanite. nanite is you could have like a texture right here, like these railroad ties, could have 6 million triangles, right?
Yeah.
And the further you move away from it, the less triangles they have. It automatically adjusts itself based on the distance of viewing. So in your view screen, no matter where you are, no matter what you're looking at, you always have the same amount of triangles because nanite will adjust it for you.
Yeah.
So none of these textures from his original game are nanite. So they're not going to be able to take advantage of that. So basically, he has to start over. He can't have nanite enabled because none of his textures are nanite.
Yeah. Well, that's what you and a couple other guys are saying.
Right. So I mean, he's taking advantage of lumen lighting, which is easy to set up. So that's how we're getting the lighting effects now.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Starting to look like something. It's groundwork. It's not rails. I think I have to get rid of all the old groundwork, possibly. But the new groundwork here.
I would connect a piece before you take it away.
That's what I'm doing. I was thinking about just putting a piece right on top of this piece.
Mm.
If I could do that. Not, not aiming right. This is tougher than building from scratch
Yep.
because I'm rebuilding.
What you had.
Yeah. I should be doing this on the base map. Hey, it placed. Now I can delete the old. This is important. This height right here.
Yeah.
That's the height.
That you're.
Yeah. That everything is at.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long time since I built that. I don't remember how I built it. That's going. Oh, what is it? Groundwork looks different. And like I haven't been.
Why does that?
Why is it sticking out? Why does it look different? Right? It's square.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, when it places, it's not.
Right.
I don't know, and it's not going to place. It's so hard to get anything to work when you start stacking stuff.
Yep.
You know,
It does.
it's down. Like you have to put a bridge down so you can build on top of the bridge. Is probably the only way I've seen of it working. Right?
Well, see, I don't use. I just use bridge work and the stone wall one.
Right. So that place now, but I can't delete the bridge
No.
unless I go into Railroad Studio or something. Get under here. Nope. Oh yeah, look,
You really just hit it.
almost. Yeah, I'm afraid if I let's see, no way. Think I'm gonna be able to delete that? I can't. I can't even access the G menu being under here.
Wow.
What happened? My G menu is not working anymore.
And it popped you back out.
Oh, because I'm third person. Duh, dun, dun. Rails, bridges. Somehow I went right. Oh, I got in there.
Ooh.
Hey, that worked. And if you just jump, you get out.
Yeah.
Now, building across here is going to be fun, I suppose. Let me build straight across, right? I think I have to build more groundwork.
You gotta come up a little bit more.
Because if I put this piece here, I think I got to come up more. Hello, where are you?
Are you taking all this out after?
I might take the stuff that's underneath, some of it,
Yeah.
you know? I think this is the height we want to be at. So place across. Pretty close. No, it's not going to place. You son of a gun, because there's gaps there. There's still gaps.
You need to come up a little bit more on the bottom one.
Oh boy. Oh joy. This is not fun anymore. They should just give us a way to build stuff,
Yep.
right?
Yep, I agree with you.
That's not even letting me place that. I don't know why. Everything is supported underneath. This is going to be so much work to try and get this to work.
Yep.
Oh, guess I'll throw that down.
Now go half on that. Don't like overlap your thing halfway on the existing.
What do you mean?
So when you're laying your dirt, right?
Right? Yeah.
Lay your dirt on half and half. You know how you cut your lawn? You have half the more cut in the grass and half the more
All right.
off.
Yeah. Yeah, when I get to the top, yeah. That's what I'm going to have to do. But this bridge piece isn't even placing right here.
Wow. I
Yeah.
don't know why it's not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why isn't
And that's like the steel girder bridge.
Well, this is a really steep beam.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter with them if it's connecting to if the hitbox is connecting to that groundwork at the bottom.
Right. This piece isn't not even placing either.
Hmm? Weird.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna work.
Wow.
It's just I have to put too many pieces of groundwork.
Yeah, because you could end up hitting them if you're taking them out.
I lay filler piece in here. This help. It's funny how you can start it but you can't end it. Oh, that worked.
Yeah, because it's half on.
You mean like right there?
It's halfway. It's halfway on its. Okay, so you got your height right. So the height halfway down,
Yeah.
and then half on where you're laying it. So that's what's giving it its hitbox. So that's like the hitbox is really small.
Wouldn't it be cool if we could expose hitboxes?
Yeah, that would be nice. And then you can see how big the hitbox is.
This is not letting me place this piece. Don't want to have nothing to do with that piece.
Wow. Hmm. That is weird.
Yeah, it's not only weird, it sucks. Alright, that's something in there. So now my question is, can I place one next to it?
Yeah, go a little close to the top of it
I placed.
and run that right across, like that all the way.
Let's see if it works. So you're saying if it overlaps the one before it, it should work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that placed. Look at that. It's curved. I'm building curved groundwork.
Yeah, but this isn't the finished product, right?
No, this the finished one will make it straight.
Yeah.
That's placing.
Yeah, because see, you're hitting the
Yeah,
hitbox in each of its.
it's attaching to the one next to it.
Yeah.
As long as I go close enough.
Yeah.
The final one is going to be tough.
Yeah.
You have to get them real close so you don't have the
Like,
sand dune effect.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to make a fresh map in UE5. Going to do my big map, I think. The industry's all over the place. Multiple logging camps, multiple sawmills, etc. I'm going to make it interesting, but use the whole damn map because the trains can go fast now, right? I haven't
Yeah. The
haven't really.
But still, you've got your cars that only go 22.
They derail.
Yeah.
They still derail.
Yeah, you got a locomotive that does 25.
I thought they said that they took out the speed cap, like it was increased. See,
That's what I thought too, but no, none of
we're almost there, dude.
almost.
I read that someone said the speed cap was off, like the cars were not
I
derailing.
tried that. I tried that with the
You
locomotive.
experimented.
Yeah, no, even on a straightaway. I've got some pretty long straightaways on mine,
Yeah.
and yeah, they just fall right off. You end up losing
Look
losing them as
look
you go.
look how this looks on the map. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna go underneath and delete everything.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I should. Maybe I won't be able to build track on top of it.
Well, you're basically getting yourself to the height that you need, and
Um,
you're filling the gap. I did this for like 2 hours one day just to get one track.
yeah, that's stupid. That's stupid. Like, just give us what we want, please.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, give us a way to build, man. I want to build.
yeah, I know. They don't want to do that.
No, it's the German in him. You do things my way.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. I don't know if I'm right about that one.
Well,
I mean, I know I've read that he wrote said it's a simulator first, sandbox second. I mean, it's not a sandbox at all if you don't give us the ability to sandbox.
well, it's not a Sam. To me, if you're going to make it a simulator, the simulation should be uh, doing it the way they did it back in the 1800s, right?
Yeah,
They built it, right? They didn't play around, right? Like it was built. That's how we have all the trains that we have today,
yep,
right? Is it started somewhere, and if you're not going to give us the ability to do that, like they did make tunnels back in those days. They did do bridges back in the day. They had to put in fill to make because the tracks were all level. I don't care what anybody says, but a track is level, right?
what do you mean by level? I mean there was grades.
Yeah, oh yeah, but the track itself had footing, right? It had a gravel footing,
Yep,
right?
yeah.
So that footing was raked out flat, right? So they took it and they raked it out. They put their even though they were going on a grade, the track is still sitting on a level footing, right? And some of these um, I found some of the grades that we have in this game. Like yeah, okay, it's graded level, but you're not gonna go from uh, a solid 6 to 0 on some of the climbs that you have to make. Right? They built themselves up to that grade. It took a little longer. Like you had a lot more length on your track, right?
You mean right?
So what I mean is they went. So if it took 5 miles to get to the height that they want to be at, they put groundwork. They put gravel in to raise themselves up, or they did something with the land.
Well, yeah. What they did was they cut ledges into the mountains,
Right.
and we don't have any of that. So
Right.
the only way we can even come close to simulating that, since there is no tunneling and no ledging, can't modify the terrain at all, is by building up groundwork. That is really our only option.
Right. So the only option that we got is what we got, and that to me is not a full 100% simulation,
Right.
right?
Uh,
If you want to call it a full 100% simulation, then
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
give us what we need to call it that.
Yeah. To make it realistic.
Yeah.
Doo-doo. That was so weird.
Hello, boys.
Hey,
Disney dude.
Guys, how you doing?
what's going on, my man?
How was your
Hey.
Florida was okay.
good?
Oh, you
Wet?
went to.
I went to Florida. My mom lives down there. I haven't been there since my dad passed away like a year and a half ago. So it was a little depressing being there without him, you know,
Yep.
but good to see my mom and we enjoyed the sun a little bit. I have a couple radio controlled toys down there. Me and my son were playing with. We have some cars, a plane, and we were launching rockets. Believe it or not, I have model rockets down there.
Well, it
So
is cool,
yeah,
right?
yeah, we were launching rockets.
Kennedy
That's
space
funny.
station's there.
Yeah, yeah, we're like an hour from there. Believe it or not, like I'm close to Orlando, so it's really hard to find a field to launch in.
I'll bet you my brother could have hooked you up because he flies model planes. He lives in Ocala.
Oh yeah, Alcala is pretty far. I think there's a lot more open land out there. Yeah, he probably could have hooked me up. I have the plane is no big deal. Like I have this little tiny Spark Flyer of a plane, so I can pretty much fly that anywhere.
Yeah,
Um, but the rockets need room, you know?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, rockets need room. If you want to launch the C motors, we launched it. We got windy out. We launched a bunch of C motors. Right? So my son built a Baby Bertha, but made by Estes. To go look it up. It's like Big Bertha but smaller.
Yeah.
So we launched it with a B, got it back. We had the launch pad aimed into the wind and everything. And then we did a couple C motors on other rockets. We got the rockets right back. Everything was landing good. And then we launched his with a C, and it went up and it like drifted a little longer. Like a big gust of wind came and started getting gusty, and it went over our heads into the pond behind us. And there's like signs on the edge of the pond, alligator, beware of alligators, right? so so we're over there, we're like by the edge of the water waiting for the wind to blow the rocket in. The rocket's floating. It looks good. Like the rocket's going to come back to us. I didn't know if it was going to be good or not, right? But then the guy standing there, he comes over. He's like, "So those SD's rockets? I'm 69 years old. I used to launch those when I was a kid." And I was like, "Yep, they are. They're SD's rockets." And he goes, "That's so cool, man." He goes, "Listen, be careful. Don't stand by the edge of the water there because the alligators might lunge out at you." We're standing by the edge of the water, like waiting for the rocket to come back in. And like sure the alligator's just underneath. So I go and I find a nice long stick. Now I'm like, I'm not gonna go to the edge of the water. I'm gonna reach over with a stick and grab the rocket when it comes to shore. And we're standing there, we're waiting. All of a sudden, boop! An alligator pops up, like
Oops.
to our right. It was like a small one, like maybe 5 foot long. The body is like 3 foot or whatever, 3 or 4 foot, and the tail's another 1 or 2 foot. And he's like looking at us, we're looking at him. We're looking at the rocket. I don't know if he was looking at the rocket too, but he was like sizing us up. We were like, oh shit.
Doing lunch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then he went under the water before the rocket hit the shore. So I'm like, now I don't know where he is. It is so funny. Well, we got the rocket back, and believe it or not, like those tubes have some kind of like waterproofing on them or whatever. And we did use some water soluble glue on some of it that came apart. So the engine mount came apart, but went home, dried it out, glued it back together. It's gonna fly again.
What
It's,
type of
it's okay. Yeah,
engine is
that was a funny story though. I think I'm building this a little too high, but I kind of don't care. I guess I don't
When you
know.
lay the track in, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll work. It's gonna work.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm burying the logging camp. I could raise the logging camp up a little bit too.
Yeah.
I could do that. That's easy to do.
Get your
Yeah,
groundwork in, so that way you've got your footing and stuff.
it's just not.
You're not going to want to take any of that away.
Yeah, this groundwork doesn't lay like the old stuff. Is very hard to get it all the same height. Let's see. What if I do? Where are we at? 261 degrees minus 90. 171. The right angle. It doesn't want to lay on top of the other groundwork. Then when it does, where'd it go?
it should if it connects.
Your very volume is
You're,
low.
yeah.
I'm gonna turn him up, and he's gonna raise his mic. Watch.
Yep.
No. I had it set for another conversation with Nuclear, so I think they messed up my setting.
Okay. This
Is
should
that
give me a... Yeah, that's better.
better?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
There you go.
I gotta
Right.
put back to where I had you.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
So, what kind of rocket fuel do you use?
The SD's motors.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I buy like the assortment pack,
Uh-huh.
and they give you a whole bunch of A's, B's, and C's.
In regular hobby store?
Yeah, they sell them in like Hobby Lobbies.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, you can buy them. I don't know if they sell but you can buy it on Amazon too.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. This
Was
is
this an old spline save? Because I saw it floating.
what's floating.
I thought I had seen your assets floating and removed all the old splines.
This was old groundwork. This is my hardcore map, which was
Yeah.
built on top of old groundwork. So
Okay.
so you can't place new track on old groundwork.
No.
Doesn't let you. So I had to delete all that because for some reason the track was now too close to the loading dock and it wouldn't load,
I noticed something interesting about going back to the main branch because I wanted to try something.
right?
When I selected save slots, it would go up to slot 4 and then freeze.
Really?
Yes.
Like
So
the game freeze?
no, the loading when you're on the selection screen to choose your slots 1 through 10, it only
Yeah.
goes up to 4 and then it freezes. For
Yeah, because
me.
you were having that a while ago, weren't you? Just as
No.
it came out?
Well, when my issue was trying to load a completely new spline map, which was the Mauser map, and it wouldn't load. Then when I saw those lines of code for Studio, copied, pasted just like it said, and it worked.
Mm-hmm.
But why are you trying to delete everything and then load a map with everything deleted? Like what? I don't get.
So during the shitstorm last summer, I was relaying that I was using that map as a template. I finished it. It was being able to be used until the beta came out. Then it wouldn't load. Then when I saw those lines of code for Studio that he posted, it removed all the old stuff and then it finally loaded in. So I have now the what I had originally. So I thought you had done that similar with this one.
No, I have. I wrote to you in Discord. I have saves of any map that I moved industries on. I have blank maps of that
Okay.
as starting point.
Industries.
Yeah.
Because the one that I have, I think, might have been the very first one you did when you had clustered all the industries over on the river area toward the coal mine.
Yeah, that's not. It's not definitely not the first one.
No, it's not. I thought it might have been because you had them all clustered when I know you.
Oh, is it? It's the stock map with
Okay.
with just two added industries, right? The logging camp
Uh,
and the sawmill by the coal mine. That's the one you're talking about?
yeah, no, the one where they almost look in a circle where everything is between where the smelter was to the coal mine.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was my last map that I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not the first one.
No, because I've got your first one. I have your converted one because I know it was you because you did all the bridges and stuff. So I've got that one.
Right.
And I stole your idea about the oil fields, putting him down there because that is the longest run.
Yeah.
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 So, but yeah, I noticed that about the main branch. You can't get back on it. It only goes up to slot 4 for me anyway.
Sucks.
I,
So yeah.
I still have it set to beta.
It's like, why even would you want to go back to main? And yeah.
Yeah.
This is
During the week on Wolf's stream, he had 3 of the team and one of them, of course, was Chris. CD Trumpet, and then
Yeah,
two of the others, and they were very quiet this week. And if you
yeah,
notice, nothing came out yet because I'll bet you they're working like hell to fix all the stuff that's not working.
Yeah, there's a lot.
be nice if they fixed all the shit that is not
Yeah,
working.
like especially the turntable.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one sucks.
That blows.
So the map we were just talking about, the one where all the industries are next to the waterfall,
Yes.
that map is. I have a lot of rolling stock on there. It is acting really weird. Like I can't even play it. 1 minute it's 40 FPS. Next minute it's 17.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
On one of your maps where all of the old stuff was deleted, all of the rolling stock was on the ground. It looked like they were on the carpet.
Oh, nice.
I screenshotted them.
That's funny. That's funny.
I'm gonna try and put them in my Discord this weekend because I have Monday and Tuesday off. So I'm like, oh, that was funny. Your two little porters, your tier 2 porters, and all of the rolling stock is like sitting on a carpet.
I don't.
Go.
I don't even know what all this means for the local Olympics. To be honest,
Well, didn't you say that map still?
I haven't tried to load. I haven't tried to load it yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't been messing with
Me,
railroads
yeah.
online too much.
No, I noticed.
A lot of stuff was broken, so I'm like, I'm not just gonna sit there and try and.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be their tester for them. I asked to be their tester. You know, you want me to be a tester? I'll be a tester.
Yeah.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. But if they don't want to fix it, you know what I mean? Like if they don't want
Here we go.
to,
This is not perfect. I know. It's far from
good
perfect.
enough. It's good enough.
Let's get a little.
Wall happening there.
It's good enough because these aren't flat like the old stuff was.
Yeah, they're
Unless-
rounded.
Hopefully they rounded. The way you said that just reminded me of something. I drove down to Florida and drove back, right? And
Yeah.
we stopped in a Waffle House in Virginia.
Oh no.
Virginia.
Well,
Right?
No.
Or West Virginia. It might have been West Virginia. I don't know.
anyway,
This is a true story, okay? So we pull in this parking lot, there's all glass windows in the Waffle House, so everyone can see us pulling in. I could feel the eyes staring at us with the New York plates, you know what I mean?
tourists are coming, run!
Yeah, look, hey, here comes some New Yorkers here. All right.
Yeah.
Right? So, all right. So, we get out, we walk in the store. There's this guy, and as soon as we walk in, on the right in the table, the dude looks like Charlie Daniels, right? But I love Charlie Daniels, okay? I don't mean that in a bad way, because I love Charlie Daniels. And God rest his soul, right? So should save this game. I don't have autosave saved.
Yeah, you're gonna have a gazillion autosaves.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
just put hardcore map. Well, do it every every 15 minutes is not so bad.
No.
Back button doesn't work. Why doesn't I can't.
Tab it back.
God.
Should be able to tab it back.
So, all right. So the Charlie Daniels is in the corner there, and I'm pretty good at also understanding like people's accents when they talk, right?
Yeah.
So, well, I did not understand this guy. He's over there in the corner. He's talking to his buddy, and he's like, "Hair, hair, 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 ha 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 ha." Right? I'm like, what the fuck did he just say? I didn't get that at all, So I said, all right, whatever, and they were looking at us too, like giving us the stink eye. So I said, all right, whatever. I never been in a Waffle House before, so we sit down, me and my wife and my two kids, and I'm like, okay, Waffle House, what do they got here? They got waffles. So I'm like, how many waffles should I order? I need to know how big the waffles are. So I called the waitress over. She had given us the menu, and I said to the waitress, "Excuse me, how big are the waffles?" She goes, "Oh, they're round." Oh, me and my kids look at each other and we're just like, what the fuck, right? So some quick thinking there. I didn't know what to say because she really didn't answer my question. I need to know the answer. This track is
Uh-huh.
this track ain't placing. So I go, okay, about how big around? Right? So she gets a panicked look in her face, and she didn't know how. I could see she didn't know how to answer this. So she went running across the restaurant to the other side where the plates were, grabs a plate,
No.
and comes running back with the plate, holds the plate like up by her shoulder, and it's slightly facing me, and then she draws a circle around the plate with her finger, and she goes, "About this big around." I was like, "Oh my god, that is priceless." I was like, "Okay, thanks. I'll take two."
If you go to a Waffle House and the server takes a plate to show you the size of the waffle, you might be a redneck.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
Oh, when I hear that stuff, Jeff Foxworthy's in my head.
That was amazing. It's totally amazing. It's never.
I can't figure that it's a
Uh,
6-inch, 8-inch, 12-inch.
No, she couldn't just hold her hands up like in a circle and say about this, like this big
yeah,
around. No,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
No. My next question is, how old about was she?
Oh, I'm gonna say 30s.
Oh
Oh
God.
boy.
Yeah,
Our world's starting to shift.
Maybe she graduated 6th grade.
I. That would be a compliment, I think.
Like Jethro on the Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh my god.
No, I'm sorry. I don't. I'm like not judging anyone. This track is
Man,
this.
Us New Yorkers not judge. You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not judging her. It is what it is.
I know.
You're dumb in some ways and you're smart in other ways, like us.
But
yep.
remember, you and I do not have an accent.
Yeah, right.
We do not have an accent. Everybody else has an accent.
Right.
Oh, we do.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I just heard you. My track is not placing, dude. I built all this up. I placed the test piece over there.
Is it because it's on the? It should place.
Yeah, it should.
Now you're gonna make me want to go do this later.
I can't place a track here.
Try not even a small piece. Really?
How did I place all that groundwork and I can't place a track? Oh,
Oh, look.
I got that.
Try a short piece.
There it is.
All I know, and that's the bridge that goes all the way down.
All right. At least I got something in here.
Huh.
This is so sloppy. I hate this.
Big boy's got a question.
Hey, big boy. I am sorry. I'm just head down telling stories. Did you run the hardcore map similar to the mini map? Run it? What do you mean by run it? Like,
You know how we used to play it on the mini map?
oh, the mini map mayhap. Yeah, we've all played this map before, actually. Not this map, the hardcore map that has the old splines.
Yeah.
We definitely played that together as a group, and it was fun. It was like it wasn't mayhem by any mean, but it was fun.
Yeah, there was
One of the
no. You had passenger trains on this one too, didn't you?
Not this one, the original old spline. This is not aiming correctly.
that's the one where you had the one train go around the valley floor
Yeah.
constantly,
Yeah,
kind of like your now Olympic Viagra route.
right, exactly.
Oh.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, on
Not
one of
placing.
those maps, when you click on players, it shows all the people that played it, and there's Iron Eye 3.
Yep.
3.
Yes, 3. Iron Eye 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have been me. That
One
was
of them,
back.
there was a Harley Joe on one of them, but I remember Iron Eye 3.
Yeah, that was one of my. That was when I was. Remember
That
when
term
my
that term
account
might be
got
a
hacked?
little too short there.
That was back when my account got hacked.
Studio can tweak that. I mean, it can only do so much, but
It's a little bit shorter here.
my Mauser redo over by the sawmill
Oh my god.
location,
It's not placing.
it should, well, smaller segments. I guess have to be smaller segments.
That's fine as long as it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It may not like the long segments.
Alright, that's a better turn. I don't know what it is, but
It looks better. And then tweak it later with Studio.
how can you you can change curves in Studio?
Yes, it has
Yeah.
it has the circular spline option on the far right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Makes
it
it
was gone
nicer.
for a while and then it came back. And one of my old maps, why isn't it there? Oh, there's no track on here at all. It was a blank map. That's why on the hidden, when you click on hidden, was it hidden splines or that one on the layer on the layer option? That's how you can remove all of those sections.
Alright. I probably think this might work.
And they're not that close apart. You should be fine.
Well, that's pretty
Oh, I
good.
know. Yeah, I know which map this is because this is the one where the. Wait a minute, but you had this redone already in New Splines.
This is the new Spline hardcore map. This is the original hardcore map that the devs played on.
Yeah.
Was this done under Riverat or Humanity?
It was originally the original hardcore map was done under Riverat.
Those have
This one is under Humanity.
okay, because I've got them all.
Okay.
And the one that I have is like the one you said. They're all bunched together in one area.
Why am I going through the groundwork?
Oh yeah, it's a thing.
It's
Yeah, it's a thing. And
And
then you can go under it, and it looks like you're under the map, but you're not.
it's broken.
Very broken.
I would be cautious with taking that out.
look, I'm rising up. Well, I want to take those bridges out underneath because look at the map. That looks horrible. I guess I'm not gonna. I'll probably go into Railroad Studio and do that, right?
Studio, and then
Yeah.
hidden segments, and you might have to do it manually.
Yeah.
Or if you're comfortable with everything that's new, put in those 4 lines of code when the layout is loaded, and you click on F12 and copy and paste those 4 lines at the end. And when you hit enter, all of those things should be removed except the new splines. I know that works also.
I don't have any old splines there. Everything is new.
Well, what about those bridge pieces?
They're all new.
Okay. Then nothing would show under hidden segments.
Right.
Okay. If there are no hidden segments, it wouldn't be there in the list.
So,
I know I've been playing with it all week.
all right, I should be able to back up in here now.
I wasted a lot of time last night on City Skylines. They redid the launcher and didn't notify anybody.
Yeah, they did an update on it.
Yes, so you had to go to Paradox or Colossal, and that's where I find the. Oh, so you have to delete the launcher and then reinstall, and then it's now working.
Yeah.
there's going to be one final update on May 23rd, and then
Yep.
sometime in the second half of the year, I guess, Cities 2 comes out.
You know what also stopped working for me? When I press F1, the sound goes away.
Oh, that is a in the Railroads Online INI file.
Right. So I have to redo it. It probably reset itself, right?
Yes, yeah. I actually have.
Do you have to restart the game for that to work?
I don't remember. Jay and Nucleo were helping me.
I would imagine so.
I was not able to get into my INI file for some reason. Whatever security is on my
Yeah, you got to show hidden folders or whatever. So if you go into my Discord, in one of these, check the pins
pins.
and all the pin. I really need to organize all this better.
No pin message. Wait, under
I'm looking. Under minimap.
minimap.
Yeah, big boy trains. This one here. This is the link to getting the sound to play. I can send that link to you if you want. I'll put it into general. I'll just put it into general again. All right. So we did all that just so we can get some cordwood. So I don't have a lot of rolling stock on this map. What do I have? Rolling stock. There's nothing new. There's only 5 engines and this many freight cars, whatever that is. Probably like 25. I have logs, lumber cars, and cordwood cars. I probably have 6 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3 is 18. I have 18 cars. One-way car. Yeah, so it's nothing new. There's no new rolling stock on this map at all. Everything is old. You guys are still there, right?
Yeah. I'm looking at your post,
Gotcha.
the link for the audio, even though I don't need it, but in the future,
Yeah.
who knows?
If it resets. It's pinned in one of my channels, so
Yeah, it is, and it takes you to basically it's the unofficial Discord where it says guides. There actually is an unofficial Discord on Discord. It won't let me in.
for Railroads Online.
Yeah.
Why won't they let you in?
Well,
Who'd you piss off?
huh?
Who'd you piss off?
I don't know. I mean, that's not the first website that Discord wouldn't let me on. So, as far as copy and paste directly in Discord, I thought maybe because I had Discord open, but no. So no big deal.
All right. I am going to. I have company coming over. That took a while to do. That sucks.
Okay.
I did want to run some trains. Nice. Took a while to do. That sucks. But after my company leaves, I think I might come back and play this map a little bit and change the. I want to change the locos around. I want to add locos one at a time to see if one of the locos is bugged. Because I have a feeling something is bugged, causing my other mini hardcore map to jump around in the frames. You know, I get 10 frames and then I get 40. Why?
I was noticing that I have one of every local.
And I don't know if it's the locos or the roundhouse or some rolling stock. Something ain't right. Something is causing the CPU to think too much.
I know that when Wolf was having his multiplayer session on Wednesday, he was in single-digit FPS. So yeah, there's stuff going on.
Yeah, so but it's probably just one of the pieces of rolling stock or something.
Probably.
because I'm not having any issue on this. Matter of fact, this map is playing so well that I accidentally when I was down in Florida, I loaded it in, right, and I went to go to try it, and what do you call it? The laptop was plugged in, but the outlet wasn't working, so it was on battery power. When a gaming laptop is on battery power, it is just running like
Crap.
1/10 its speed, and I was getting 20 FPS on battery power. Yeah, I was like, what the heck? This update sucks. And then we realized I was on battery power, and I was like, oh, plug it in. And now I have like if I shut, let's see, options, graphics, put it on limited, apply changes, 72, 77. If I look out here, I was getting like 100. Maybe when the crane stopped loading, I was getting like 100 FPS on this map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I average never anything below 60. Everything's always high, sometimes triple digits.
That's on a desktop though, right?
No, yeah,
You're good.
on a desktop with a 3070, everything epic,
Yeah.
and single player.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Well,
watching you right now, and you're getting. And I just went to the little cogwheel on the bottom of the screen. Went
Yeah.
to advanced. FPS is sitting at 60.
Yep. Yeah, I'm streaming too, right? So if I turn streaming off, I'd probably get the 100.
Probably.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Disney dude.
it's all
For
right.
cutting you off.
It's all right.
Or if you guys are around later, maybe you want to play on this map a little. What's around? Welcome
I'm
to.
gonna be heading out in about 20 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
And we just have to go shop, and I'll be home after that. But yeah.
No, I'm talking about like maybe 4 or 5 hours from now.
Yeah. Okay.
Later on.
So
I should
Yeah.
be back right in because I'm going to get my physio today.
Right.
how was your doctor's appointment last week?
You talking to me?
Yeah. Remember you had to go to the doctor last Saturday?
Oh, yeah, 15 minutes. He looked at my leg. He says, "Oh, we still want you on physio. We still want you doing this, and we still want you doing that. We don't want you. They don't want me on any. They want me on light featherweight still, and I've been on light featherweight now for about a year. And I'm like, dude, what you don't know I'm doing at home, I'm not gonna fucking tell you."
I know my PT. She said keep the exercises going, even for your leg. You have to,
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys a question. If you're going to save game now, you have to save a whole new slot, right? You can't overwrite.
There is no overriding. No, everything's gonna be a new slot. Yeah, everything's a new slot.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
You can't overwrite the slot that you're on, so you're gonna create a whole whack of saves.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you have to go into your folder and physically into Explorer and delete them all. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yep.
They're gonna have to fix that.
Yeah, that'll be addressed.
And this is one of my only few games that I have on the C drive. Everything else is on my 8 terabyte slave drive.
Yeah, me too.
All right. So with that, guys, I have to leave, unfortunately.
All right.
Okay.
Appreciate you guys being with me and chilling out.
Yep.
I'll be on later. I'll definitely be on later.